صباح الخير، مساء الخير، توقيت المحل وعالمي، عاملين ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا الف صحه سلامه. معاكم كينج فور لايف في بدايه تختيم لعبه مافيا. مافيا دي يا جماعه من احلى الالعاب اللي انا لعبتها. يعني فعلا اللعبه دي كانت بتنافس جي تي ايه، بتنافسها حرفيا، ومش بتنافسها. بالنسبه لي انها تخطط بعض اجزاء جي تي ايه كقصه وجيم بلاي. لا مش كجيم بلاي الصراحه، بس هو كقصه، يعني لعبه قصيه جميله جدا. فيلا نبتدي، وقبل ما نبتدي نسمع بس أغنية البداية بتاعت اللعبة، من أروع أغاني الألعاب اللي ممكن تسمعها في حياتك. نيو جيم ونشوف برولوج. والتاني الأهبل ده بيتكلموا ليه؟ ألوان اللعبة حلوة على فكرة، كجرافيكس كويس جدا على فكرة.
Detective
مناظر
Norman.
الوش والصابع.
Can I join you?
اتفضل.
Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
What can I get you, sir?
Just a coffee.
Coming right up.
It's not my habit to sit with people like you.
Got a business proposition for you, Detective.
I ain't no businessman. And even if I were, I wouldn't be doing business with the likes of you.
I don't usually do business with your kind
تتكلم
either,
كويس.
but this is a bit of a strange deal.
برافو.
Good for you and your superiors, and good for me. It concerns a certain kind of trade.
Trade?
أيوة.
Well, let's just say that I hold a high position in a not-so-legal organization. It's just the kind of organization people such as yourself would like to know a lot about. And I, on the other hand, for certain reasons, don't want...
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks.
طولت يا ست.
I have my own personal reasons why I don't want to be associated with this organization. It ain't too easy to leave this kind of business, if you know what I mean.
I think I know where you're coming from. You'll get a bullet in your head if you don't disappear quickly, right?
That's not the only reason. Got any kids, Detective? I've got a wife and daughter. I don't want them to have any problems because of me.
Yeah, well, I ain't just gonna hand out protection to any wop crook. You
نعم.
should have thought about them kids before, 'cause
Sure. Listen, I don't want something for nothing. So here's the deal. Does the name Salieri mean anything to you?
Salieri? It damn well does. You got something in common with him?
كويس.
You could say that.
أنا شغال
I've
عندي.
worked for him for several years. Now he wants to rub me out. If you protect my family and me, I'll tell you everything. Names, dates, accounts, everything. Enough to put him away for life.
I ain't Santa Claus. If I go to the chief with this, I need to know everything you know. And I have to be sure you'll testify in court.
Sure. If you ain't in a hurry, I'll tell you my whole story and all the deals I worked on over the years.
Okay. I've got time, and I'm listening.
ماشي. An offer you can't refuse. Blood money. وده اسم احد اجزاء من اجزاء هيتمان. وتالي بعض الناس منكم، يعني لو في حد بيتابع يعني، نعتبره
I used to be a
أفضل
taxi
جزء
driver.
نزل.
Even though I wasn't making much and I worked from dawn to dusk, I was glad to be working.
نزلت 2016 2018 و2021. اوبا.
It was a bad time and some other people were worse off than me.
بدنا ضرب النار على طول كده. بويز جريل.
It was that very taxi that drew Salieri's people to me in the first place.
فتحت لك طاقة القدر من اوسخ ابوابه. دخلت المطر.
One day I was on my break and I was just hanging out. Suddenly I heard a tremendous crash.
الله.
Sam! They got me! Damn it!
Climb up and move. There's a taxi. We'll be okay.
It was clear to me that these guys had to get out of there
لا،
fast, so I thought it was
وتقتلنيش.
best to cooperate, rather than ending up with a hole in my head.
Move it. Come on.
ضروك في رجلك.
Where to?
Anywhere. Fast. I hope you're damn fast.
Yes.
Faster than Sam here was.
I burned rubber out of there like a bat out of
It's
hell.
not fast.
It didn't matter where, just away from those gentlemen who were chasing my new customers.
Now listen carefully. You gotta shake these clowns
ثواني.
behind
ممكن
us.
يبتدي.
If you don't do it, then we're done for. That includes you. Step on it, kid. I don't wanna die.
Me too.
You wanna end up a bag full of holes or what? Try like my grandmother.
يا عم ما تبطل تريق.
Can't you go any faster?
No, fuck you.
Step on it, they're still on our tail.
بس كده هربنا. بس
Great!
خلاص.
We made it!
Good work, brother.
Yeah,
Now take us to
it's,
Salieri's bar. I'll show you the way.
جيتزا كان جيستا. قول لي هنطلع فوق. يلا انتوا يعني هرجع لكم لما نوصل هناك. بس وصلنا بالسلامة. كاتسين. يا اخي بكره الكاتسين.
Finally, we're home. Wait here, friend.
خد حته
Sam will
بس
get you a
من
little
تحت
something from
عشان
Mr.
نعرف نقرا
Salieri.
السبتايتل.
Thanks for your help.
تحس ان البتاع المضروب ده ماشي عادي بس هو ماشي بيعرج شويه. تي ديلز يعني تفاصيل. ديتيلز. اوكي روح صلي ولا انت كافر؟ انت بتبص لي كده لو مش عاجبك. يا اخي انت وشك كده ساده. بس you have to admit it. الجرافيكس ده كويس. لازم تعترف الجرافيك ده ساعتها كان كويس. كان فوق الكويس كمان. ما يعني ماكس بين اخذ منهم الحركه او هم اخذوا من الحركه بتاع الجزء الاولاني. ماكس بين لما كانوا بياخدوا وشوش الناس حقيقيه ويلزقوها على ده دخل ايده جوه قفص الصدر. ايه ده؟
Mr. Salieri would like to thank you as well as myself and Paulie. It's compensation for the damage to your car and your services. It should be enough.
Yes, of course. Thanks. Give my regards to Mr. Salieri.
Mr. Salieri wants you to know that he is very grateful to you. If you ever need anything, you can come back and ask for help, because Mr. Salieri doesn't forget about friends who have helped him out. If you're interested, maybe we could find a job for you here, and it would pay well. We always have positions for guys as good as you.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. I'll think about it. Thanks, really thanks. I'd better go to fix the car and so on.
All right, I understand. Just think about it. And I hope it's clear that this matter is only between ourselves. You take care, kid.
عارفين عيب اللعبة دي ايه؟ سواقة العربية حاجة مملة.
When I opened the
جداً.
envelope, I almost had a heart attack. There was more than it would cost to do the repairs. But I didn't for a minute think about their offer. I didn't want to join some criminals, even if they had all the money in the world. It's better to be poor and alive than rich and dead, right? I was going to get my cab repaired and try to forget it all as soon as possible. Has in store for you.
Hey, could you take me to the church, please?
Okay.
عايز نروح الكنيسة اللي في الداون تاون. رخم ولا رخم. كان فين مكانك؟ نرجع لكم بعد ما نوصل. خلصنا.
Okay, drop me off here at the steps.
انزل.
Thanks. Here's the fare.
لا شفتش فلوس قد ايه. فين فلوسي؟ شوف فلوس ازاي.
Are you taken? I need to go to the hospital and you are.
No problem.
شنيور كده فوق.
Here it is. Drop me off in front of the entrance.
انزل امشي.
Thanks. Here's the fare.
I'm lucky you're here. I need to get to the theater on Central Island. Take the Giuliano Bridge so that we can get there quickly.
Whatever you want.
دول عايزين يبينوا انهم فاهمين خالص. كون البريدج ده عشان يبقى اسرع وانا عارف. انا كسواق تاكسي اكيد هبقى عارف وده مش حاجه كويسه. في واحد يشاور. يا عم ايه الكاميرا دي مش
Here's the
عايزها
money.
كده.
Goodbye.
Good day. Could you take me to Hoboken, the Pompeii bar?
Sure thing. Get in.
You trying to kill us?
لا 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 ما تخافش ما تخافش.
Can you steer?
You ain't scared, are you?
Slow down a little.
وصلنا
But I can't
بالخرا.
get you there.
Drop me off at the entrance. There you go. Keep the change.
شكرا لكرمك. انت اديتني كام اصلا؟
I need to get to the department store car lot in Little Italy. Can you take me there?
No problem. Get in.
Go across the Giuliano Bridge and then through the tunnel. It's the shortest way. This should cover it. Keep the change.
I need a
انت
coffee
غتت.
break.
اخيرا اخيرا كاتسين.
I had a cup of coffee and relaxed in the car. While I was waiting to see if I could get another customer, I noticed I wasn't far from Salieri's bar.
خبيت ملاحظتك. حبيتك بقت سايمة يالا. ابسط يالا.
Jesus.
We got you, you little rat. Mr. Morello's
Yeah.
pretty angry with you. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to teach you a little lesson so you remember that it ain't right.
عربيتي.
Those bastards remembered the
Robert,
license
yeah,
plate of my car and took it on themselves to
shit.
hunt me down.
Lou here'll fix your face a little.
اوعوا. يا تعالى. اسمك
Finish
ايه؟
him off. Don't
عرفتش
waste any
أنا.
more time on it.
لا.
I had a.
Finish him off. Don't waste any more time on him.
It was clear to me that I had to get out of there fast. I couldn't handle that animal on my own. I said to myself that now was probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
Run for it. Run forward. Fuck you.
Where the hell is she? It's at 3 o'clock in the passageway.
شغل غريزة اللعب غريزة اللعب.
Those punks broke the window when I went to complain at their home.
He said he'd finally have all the things we needed.
Fuck you.
Got a handful of nothing, and I watch it like a hawk. Well, I'm doing okay. I'm living in a great.
Oh. قتل الاثنين اللي دخلوا. هم بهايم برضه في حد يخش مقر العدو.
Salieri's boys saved my skin that time, but I certainly wasn't in a good situation. I had paid off my debts for the car repairs, but my boss didn't want to employ anyone who's in the mob. It just wasn't good business. When I saw the fancy get-up of Salieri's boys, I thought that it can't be too bad to work for them. Besides, I had nothing to lose. Morello was out to get me, so driving a cab wasn't the best job. Plus, the prospect of Salieri's dough wasn't so terrible. So like I always say, better to die young and loaded.
انا عارف مش انت كنت بتقول في اول اللعبة تموت تعيش فقير مدة طويلة ولا تموت. اتفضل يعني.
Well, it looks like Morello is really trying to make me mad.
يعني مش عايز تبقى غني بس.
But I'm a reasonable person. What do they call you, son?
Thomas Angelo.
أخي عرفت اسمك.
I've decided to give you a shot, Tommy. I like new faces. We're one big family here. You already know Paulie and Sam. Frank here is my right hand and looks after the legal side of our business. The one behind the bar is Luigi. This business ain't easy to swallow, but Luigi's a wonderful cook. Paul will introduce you to Vincenzo and Ralph. There are a lot of us, but those should be enough for now. Now listen, and listen good. We have some rules around here. Don't cross paths with the cops. They're on our payroll, so they'll leave you alone. But if you go too far, they'll all come after you. Money or no money. If they ever pick you up, say nothing, and I will take care of you. I show my gratitude to those people that helped me, and there aren't many left who betrayed me. Capiche?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
I'm glad.
Capiche?
Today I'll give you a chance to get back at those bastards who wrecked your taxi. We'll see what you're made of. Morello has a bar where all his gorillas go. They all have their cars parked behind the fence next to the bar. If you're good, they won't be there tomorrow morning. Paulie'll go with you just in case. Go see Vincenzo for equipment and Ralph for some wheels.
Okay.
I wouldn't trust him so much. He seemed hesitant. He's just accepting now because he has no choice.
We'll see, Frank. We'll see. I'm more concerned about what Morello's problem is. Does he really want to start a war?
Yes.
Vincenzo's the Don's gun expert. They've known each other since they were kids. He'll get you whatever you want. Tommy guns to cannons. Then he can set you up. I always pay him a visit before a job. Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Paulie.
This here's Tom. Just started up with us.
Pleased to meet you, Tom. What can I do for the both of you?
We got a job to do. We need something to write off a few cars.
This classic piece of sports equipment should do the job, and if not, I've mixed up a few cocktails. Careful with him, though.
Thanks a lot, Vincenzo.
حطه في موتور العربية الكوكتيل دول.
Bring back the bat. It's my nephew's.
Sure thing. Ralph will introduce you to is a complete idiot, but he's got a special way with cars. I don't get how such a moron could know anything about anything. But that's the way it goes sometimes.
Visit. How you all doing, Paulie?
Hey, Ralphie.
Yeah, I see you're still limping, so we got two cripples working here.
That's right, but I ain't a fool. Ralph, this is Tom. If you bring him a stolen car, Tommy, I'll make it your own, and no one will know the difference. Ralph, Tom and me have a job to do. You're supposed to have some wheels for us?
Right. Here it is. It ain't no hot rod, but it should really do for you.
Thanks, Ralphie. Let's go.
أخيرا بدينا المهمة. دي ايه يا عم العربية ميتها دي. بس أحسن التاكسي. موتوي موتو. موتوي. لا شو أنا متمكن.
Okay, we're here. Don't go through the front. Find another way. Take out the guy quietly so you don't arouse any attention. Smash the cars up with the bat and save the fireworks for last. So we're back, boss.
Wonderful. Take a seat. It all went well?
Sure, boss, he's a natural. Before they could say cannolis, they were wheelers. And before they could recover, we were gone. Morello was probably pretty pissed right now.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
He's one tough customer.
In that case, welcome to the family, Tommy. You passed the first test.
It's an honor, sir.
And now we've got a new member.
I'd like to take him into the outfit, boss. You can see he ain't scared, and he's done real good.
You didn't disappoint me, Tommy. Now, let's drink.
Thanks.
أخيرا وبكده نكون وصلنا لنهاية حلقتنا. متنساش اللايك والشير والسبسكرايب. سلام بعد القطين دي.
Today we're gonna visit a few places to collect some protection money. 2 restaurants and a motel outside of town. Bill at the motel was late last time because he had a few problems. So today, he'll pay a little more.
You may have heard about how criminals can prey on businesses using various threats. That certainly isn't the case with us. People who pay us receive services, which the police certainly can't provide them with. Last month, for example, Sam and Paulie here solved a serious problem with violence in a delightful restaurant. The owner is now satisfied that nothing of that sort will happen there again.
You'll do the driving. Paulie and Sam will do the collecting. It'll be routine. Tell Ralph to give you a car, and you can go.
Okay, boss.
Well, you and I'll have a drink. What do you say, Frank?